almost feels like somebody's watching me. Just been watching TikTok there, and that wee song just stuck in my head. Hi everyone, I'm just coming on to make some cards, and I thought I'd come on live and yeah, it was finding my live. There we go. I thought I'd just come on live and make them with you guys. So hi if you're watching, hi if you're watching on catch up, yada yada yada. Hi Emma, how are you? So I was just tidying up some files earlier, and I found this old card sketch that I'd done prior. It's one of the Stampin'Up card sketches out one of the catalogues, and here was the card that I made. Hope you're okay, honey. So I thought I'd come on and make some male themed ones, because one of my customers actually gave me some half sheets of some DSP that she purchased recently. And I thought, you know what, I've not got enough male cards. Hi Judy. Oh, you just finished work? Brilliant. I've not long finished too. Half past 1. So I've had a wee cup of tea. Well, I'm just finishing my wee cup of tea. So I thought I'd come on. Now I've got my ink ready. I've got... What have I got? I've got cardstock here. I've got my measurements. I've got my trimmer. I have my glue. I've got my DSP. Hi, Hazelan. How are you today? So I thought, yeah, I'll come on. So I'm just going to quickly sort my chair so that I can put my feet up, because I'm getting a bit tired. Well, my little legs are getting a bit fatigued. So, yep, everything to hand. Don't need to move. Dogs are sleeping through in the kitchen. Well, they were sleeping. I don't know if they are now, because if they hear my voice, they're usually like, who are you talking to, Mum? Who are you talking to? Right, so let's make 2 little... Oh, you finished at 1:30? That's brilliant. Just had some lunch. Yeah, I had some of yesterday's cream of broccoli soup, and every time I have it for my lunch, I always want to go to sleep after it. But I thought, you know what? No, just get on, make some cards, and just get on with it, basically. I might have a little nap after this once, before the youngest comes in. So I just cut an A4 sheet down to 1 1/8 down the longest side, and I'm just going to score it just under 5 7/8, so we get that flush finish. Hi Penny. Chemo day tomorrow. Oh bless you. Well, I'm actually in the office tomorrow because we have a staff meeting. So I won't be live tomorrow, unfortunately. So yeah, I thought I'd just come on and make a couple of little mail cards, just on that previous sketch that I've done. Right, so I need some white cardstock for the mat. Now, I did stock up on some extra basic white on my last order, because these are going up in price a little bit. So yeah, I've got plenty now. That'll keep me going a good while. And I've got plenty of my thick card as well. Right, let's see. Where's the white? White, white, white. Oh dear, how is everybody today? How is everyone today? Right, we want a mat layer. 2 mat layers for each card. One for the front, one for the inside. So these are going to measure 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So 5 5/8, let's do that first. By 3 7/8. So we need 2 per card. Hello Sally. It is very hot today, isn't it? Well, not very hot up here in Scotland, but it's hotter than we're used to. So I actually put a little tiny washing out yesterday at the side of the washing line that I can't see from the back door, and I went out this morning and they're still there. I'm like, whoops, someone forgot to bring them in. Right, I need another 2 matte layers for card number 2. So, need them to measure 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. This is a really simple layout, as you can see from this. And it's a good way to show off the pattern of your paper. Okay. So let's just do those matte layers first. Get them stuck down. And then we can cut the other mats and layers in a wee second. You done that as well with your washing, bless you. We're not used to having it out at the minute, so it is easy forgotten about, isn't it? Right. So I feel quite bagged up because I've just drank a wee cup of tea. So a nice layer. Enough to see that lovely border of the boho blue, which is retiring. I think it's retiring. Yeah. Or is it a main colour? It was an in colour. Oh, I'm not going to try and second guess. I'll look it up later. Oh, is it raining where you are, Hazel? Hazel Ann, that's not so good. We've had quite a bit of rain recently. That, you know, that kind of drizzly rain that just makes your hair all frizzy. You can't even be safe under an umbrella because it's just so misty, it just goes in your hair anyway. Yeah, that one's not quite as centred, but I'm not worried. Not worried, not worried. Retiring, thank you. So I was right the first time, thank you. Right, perfect. It's, yeah, it's quite a nice day. I've got my white blinds closed though, just because the sun's so bright. It is so bright. And I thought I'll make some mail cards because I've been making lots of little 3D projects and boxes and stuff like that and gift wraps and things. And I thought I need to get some more cards made. Right, so that's our 2 cards. So we are going to need, now these 2 sections here, oh, I'm whistling, completely familiar with the frizzy hair situation, Penny's saying. Yeah, I've had my bath this morning and blow dried my hair, and it's, I don't know if you can see, it's not nice and smooth, but I will straighten it tomorrow morning when I'm ready to go to work. I've got to plan out my baths and my hair, fixing my hair during the week for me getting into work on a Wednesday, so I don't use up too much energy. So these 2 sections are different sizes, and then we've got the little sentiment section there. So let's get the boho blue back. We're making 2 cards, so I will make 2 of each. Right, now let's go to these little scrappy pieces. So I need 2 that measure 3 by 3.5. So if I do, trim it down to 3. Hi Joe! 3 by 3.5. 3 by 3.5. Perfect, so that's the 2 bigger ones. And then I need 2 that measure 3 1/4 by 2 3/8. So 2 3/8. 2 3/8 by 3 1/4. 3 1/4. I think if I sing it, it sticks in my brain a little bit better. 3 1/4. 3 1/4. Super duper. So I'll just lay these out so you can see. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2. Hope I'm in shot because this phone, it's been a bit funny. Tracy's here. Yes, your hair's down to your backside. When it gets frizzy, my hubby calls me Dog the Bounty Hunter. Oh, I used to watch that all the time. I absolutely loved that programme. Him and Beth. Right, now we need white layers for the inside. You could just go with the DSP on the top, but I think the extra layer of white makes it pop a wee bit better. So let's, well, there's 2 bits there, that should be ample. Right, so for the bottom section, we want 2 3/4 by 3 1/4. So 2 3/4. So it's just 1/4 inch increments. Oh, Hazel Ann, have you got a nice hair piece of that you wear, or one of these lovely wraps? 2 3/8 by 3 1/4, and we need 2. Your hair was pink before, wasn't it, Hazel Ann? So that goes on there, and that goes on there. Now we're going to cut the white layers for the top. And these need to be 3 by 2 1/8. Isn't this good when you've got little bits of cardstock stashed at the back, and then you could just trim it down without cutting a big sheet? What did I say? 2 1/8 by 3. Oh dear. I'm starting to wither. Oh, you've got a beautiful wig. Lovely. I've seen there's a friend of a friend that lives down the road from me, and she has a hair enhancement business, and she helps a lot of people with like yourself in your own situation, or people with alopecia and things like that. She is very, very talented, really talented. Right, so we've done the basic mats. I want to do the sentiment section now. So back to the boho blue, and we need 2 that measure 2 7/8 by 3/4. So 2 7/8, 2 7/8 by 3/4. So I've decided, I've had 2 email notifications to say that my video editing software expires in 2 days. And you know what? I'm not going to renew it. I've not used it for months. And I think plain old, good old, basic videos still do the job. So that will save me about $60. So I'm not renewing that. Trying to save some money. I spend so much on things like subscriptions to certain things. I'll always need my watermarker app, which is good. Right, so 2 5/8 by 1/2 for the stamping layer for our little sentiment. 2 5/8 by 1/2. Oops. Now this would be different depending on which sentiment you're going to do. So let's cut this down to 1/2. So we'll just line it up. Perfect. So there's 1/2, and the next half, and line it up with the little lines. I love this trimmer. It is just amazing. God, I've not got a lot of strength in my hands now. Struggling to line that up. Is that straight? Yeah. Right. Hazel Ann will look gorgeous. She always looks gorgeous, don't you, honey? Yeah, you might want to change the size of this depending on which sentiment you're going to use. Right, so I'm going to do the back. I was going to do clouds and clouds and then planes and planes, but I think I'll do the clouds on the back one and then the airplanes on the front. So I need 2 DSP layers that measure 3 by 2 1/2. What is this? Is this nearly 6 inches? If I take it up to 5, right. So I'm going to cut that down there. So that's 3 by 2 1/2. I want 2 1/2 this way. Don't know what I'm doing. Right, 3 And then I need 3 this way. I don't know what I'm doing. I've just cut that wrong, I think. Is that, oh, that's just exactly 3. That's good. Take it back. I must have been doing it right. Oh, bless. You're always in such good spirits, Hazel Ann. I'm in awe of you, my lovely dear. Right, that's that one done. Now for the aeroplanes. The airplanes need to be 2 3/4 by 1 7/8. So if I cut this down to 1 7/8, and look how many cards you can get just from wee bits. By 2 3/4, hopefully. Yes, we're going to get 2 bits out of this. They're nice and simple, not too overly fussy. Just remember when you're sticking it all together that the pattern is the right way. So we've got that. And we've got that. Is that even in shot? No, it's not. But I'll get it in shot now. Right, need to find a sentiment. I need to find a sentiment. Let me pop this back. Oops, I've just dropped all my paper on the floor. That's fine. Got it back. I got it back. I'll just put this card back in here. I like to keep all these. You're right, there's no point being miserable. I mean, us women have days like that as it is without adding to it, don't we? Oh dear, right. Oh, these are super pretty. Super, super pretty. Right, okay, so lots of choice for a sentiment. I'm going to use this Keeping Tabs bundle for a wee project later. I'm going to pop that out now. Nope, that's too small. I want a nice bold one. So I think I'll go for, not that, I'm grabbing the wrong one. I really like this one, but I don't think any of those are going to fit actually. You could just do birthday, you could stamp half of it on there, that would have been really nice. Right, no, let me go for another one. Let me see if there's more. I quite like this, happy birthday, another wrinkle wiser. Let's see if that'll fit. Let's see. So this is the 1 more year. Nope, that's not going to fit, but you could ink up just part of it to get the happy birthday. I'm not going to do that though, that's too complicated when I'm tired. And I'll end up just making a mess of it. Okay, now I do have some simpler sentimental stamp sets, like this. This one here, Simply Said, it's got a happy birthday on it. The smallest DSP is, now the thing is right beside me, the smallest DSP measures, what I'll do is I'll put that there so that you can see. So this section here is the back squares, that's the front squares, and this is a sentiment. So maybe when you're reversing back or rewinding it back. So the smallest bit here is 2 3/4 by 1 no it's not. Yeah, it's 2 3/4 by 1 7/8. So 2 3/4 by 1 7/8. That's me starting to flap a bit. And yes, happy birthday from the Simply Said. Works perfect. Perfect. Right, what we'll do is I'll maybe just leave that to the side so people can see it. And we'll get this onto a block. I don't know what I've done with my little thin block. It's in my drawer somewhere, but I just can't find it. You know when you just rummage. I've got 2 sets of the stamping blocks, but I'm just, oh here we go, this one will do. Oh, it's just the tiniest bit short. I'll use a bigger one. Yeah, so my newer set, I haven't gotten it dirty yet, and I don't even know where I put it actually. I know it's out of its case. Hi Patricia, how are you? Nice to see you here again. Hi Jane. Do you know what would be nice as well? Now this is the same stamp that I had done some Happy Birthday white embossed onto black. That would look quite nice as well. What do you think? Should I use the black? Makes it pop a wee bit. Yeah, let's do that. And that saves me stamping. That saves me stamping. Right, okay. Yeah, so I was trying to say there, I'm thinking about signing back up to Zoom so that I can do online crafty togethers with people for doing my monthly card by post. Here's another happy birthday one, but it's lowercase. So yeah, I'm not doing my video subscription. It's just too much. Which one do you like best? Because I've got a couple of each of these. The lowercase or the uppercase. What do you think, folks? I think it looks nice with black. And then I could possibly trim it off with some silver sequins. Or I could stamp it in blue. Simplest of decisions that I can't clearly make. Upper. Thank you, Hazelan. I like it when you make that decisions for me, ladies and gents. Forgot your Joe's here as well. Right, upper. Nice, bold. Nice and bold, nice and bold. Oh, I'm so glad I don't need to go out the house today. I love being a little hermit. Oh, Tracy would have said the lower. They're both super nice though. They're both nice. Right, so let's assemble. So we'll get the top mats and layers out of the way now. And we'll start on these ones. Now you can position it where you want on this card that I've done. This, oh, my shoulder just cracked there. It's just overlapping ever so slightly. I might move that up. You could always put the sentiment across the middle as well. It's entirely up to you. But let's stick the mats and layers together, and then we can have a little shimmy around with the position on the card. Right. Okay, so there's a DSP onto the white, and then the white is going on to the card. I love boho blue. It's a shame that it's retiring. So nice borders on those layers. Right, there's that one. Let's stick together the top section. There's the B side there. I think that's wild wheat or copper. Copper clay, I think. It's nice when the two sides are completely different. We usually have an A and a B side. The A side tends to be the pattern or the artistry work, and then the back tends to be more of a generic type pattern, which is good. So there'll always be a side that you like best, meaning that you're going to use it all. You could step this up even further by. Now, where did I put mine? You could have used some embossed card. Now here it is. So I have this embossing folder, which is called, now it's an online exclusive, it's called the Mini Corrugated 3D Embossing Folder. Imagine that on there to step it up even more. That would have been lovely as well. That would have been super lovely. I might use that for my next ones. Watch this space for a step-up version. Alright, so let's pop these on. Now just put them flush so that they're not too bulky. I'm going to pop that up a little bit there. Let's put this one here. Yeah, that's good. And then I'll put happy birthday over there. Right. Has anybody got any news? Anything exciting been going on? Yeah, I'm just going to pop it like that. Just at a wee slight angle. And then this I'm going to put in the middle of this white piece and then onto the blue. So I need to trim this up a tiny, tiny, tiny wee bit. Just take it right to the edge. Then we'll put it on. See what I mean about my grip? I've just got myself covered in glue there. It's fine, it's fine. That's nice. And then that can go on there. Easy peasy. Oh, thank you. Lovely. And that will go down there. I think that looks nice. I do like that, and it's different layout from how I done that one, which wasn't on purpose. I thought I was replicating that there, but it just shows how you just stick it down where your eyes take you to stick it down. And I'll just put that here at the bottom. Make sure that's, yep, straight. Oh, I like that. Then we can put some gems on. Now, excuse the noise, I need to bring my legs down so I can reach my gems. I should really leave the little basic ones out that I use often. Oh, a little bit wobble there. Where are they? They're there. See, I've got a few of these left, so I'll get this packet finished, thankfully. I've got another 2 there. Right, what do I need? I need my take your pick tool. Pop. We're just going to pick up and place our little gems on our card. So I'll do 2 there and I'll do 1 down here. You could put another couple on if you like. See, I think that's masculine enough, nice and simple. Doesn't even need to be for male. It could be people that are into aircrafts, anything like that. Love it. Wish I had bought some of this DSP, but I didn't. Neither did I. But I'm so glad that one of my customers gifted me half a sheet of each. She also gifted me these ones as well to try, which I thought was really sweet. She loves all the gifts that I make her and I give her when I'm dropping off her order, you see. Right, now let's do card number 2. Right, let me just get these measurements put away in my little wallet so I don't lose it. Gender neutral could go either way. You're right, Penny. You're absolutely right. I really like this blue. Right, so let's see if we can make this one a little bit different. Swirly, whirly, 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 whirly. It's so quiet in my house, I can hear my tinnitus screeching in my ears. It's probably why I talk so much, folks. I got some because there's so many men in this house, Hazel says. Yep, I'm outnumbered. Well, if I count my 2 girly dogs, we're even keel, 3 and 3. But yeah, it's just me, hubby, and the 2 boys, and then my 2 princesses, the dogs. They always sleep around this time. What we'll do is I'll take them out their little walk once I've had a nap. because if I was to take them out after this, it would use all my spoons up. And it'll be a little bit cooler. It'll be a little bit cooler for them in a wee while. They're itching for their afternoon time, you see. Right. Now, let's see. See, if that was smaller, you could do like a pyramid style. So this time I might do it like so. In fact, I quite like the way I've done that one. Let's see what I do with the last one. It was down a little bit, and then this was on top. See, that's nice as well. Yeah, let's do that, and then I could put the sentiment at the right-hand side, maybe. Yep, let's do that. Remember, if you like sentiments on the inside, you've got plenty of room there. And on the inside to stick some sentiments down. Right, and this one is going to go there. Move it over a little bit, actually. Yeah, there. Now, there is a little bit of a lip because it's on a layer, but still sticks down okay. Fabulous. Right, then let's try this. I like to come on here randomly because I'm in the house all day chatting to myself. Well, I do talk to the dogs, but it's just nice to actually feel like you're speaking to humans. Humans. Right, don't overkill it with the glue on the little bits. Perfect. A little bit excess glue on there. Maybe a little bit squint, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Like I say, there's lots you can do with this. You'll have to watch and listen to your thought processes as you create. Oh, thank you. My indecisiveness, you mean? Will I do that? Will I do that? And then I end up asking you guys to choose for me. Right, that. Don't know if I want to put that down there. Do you think that looks all right down there? What do you think? I think it knocks off the rhythm. Or you could put it up the top. Or there. I think I'll put it at the bottom left, guys. Oh, here's one saying try it at the top. About there. Yeah, I could do, and then I could put the gems down here. There's no right or wrong way. You've just got to wing it. Wing it. You could always shimmy it down a wee bit if it's too close. Way. See, I think that looks all right. What we'll do is I'm going to put a trio down at this bottom corner since there's a little bit extra room there. Now I've got 6 of these gems left. So it means I can put 3 in that corner and then 2 up in this corner here. Like so. That's not bad. That's not bad. It does look a bit top heavy now, but still nice. Now I feel like I need to use this one last gem. Let's just pop it on there. There we go. I could chuck that away now. I could chuck it away. 1 packet finished. I think that's my 2nd or 3rd packet this year. Nice. I do like that. Happy birthday. Let's see if there's anything I can put. Maybe stamp on the inside actually with the where is it? the One More Year stamp set. And then I need to make sure that I stamp straight them. Right. So happy birthday, and then I'll do At Least You're Not As Old As You'll Be Next Year. Another Wrinkle Wiser. That's quite nice as well. Right. These are sticking to the lid because I've got some stuff underneath it. This one. At Least You're Not As Old As You'll Be Next Year. Just mix and match. Whatever takes your fancy. Right, now, Boho Blue. Now remember, if you stamp squint, you shouldn't really be stamping squint because these see-through blocks should prevent you from doing that. Now remember, when I do say ink pad, if it goes around the edges, just remember, don't push too hard. I'm going to bring this closer to me, so, and I'm going to pop it down in the bottom right side, like that. I quite like it to be different than being in this centre. Why not? Hi Maureen. Why not? Why not? At least if I do it down here, I know it's not going to be squint. At least you're not as old as you'll be next year. I think they're quite nice. I need to find my chamois. Here it is. Now I'm going to make another card because I want you to see the really nice corrugated embossing. So I'll just keep that out actually, because I might use that. In fact, I'll use the Happy Birthday Another Year Wiser for this next card. So I'll have that at the ready. I didn't even need to use the Simply Said. So just file that back. So our new catalogue comes out the first week in May, and I'm so excited. I've put a little small pre-order in. I'm going to close this now. And I've also added some items from the online exclusives that are coming on May the 4th. Because every 2 months we get new online exclusives as well, which I think is great. It's really good because it keeps all the products nice and fresh. Pennies off to our doctor's appointment. Thanks for sharing. Oh, thank you for coming over. This one I'm going to make a just under 5 7/8 squared card. So it's like 6 by 6, but because it's an A4 sheet, you can't get exactly 6 by 6, but you can get it 5 7/8 squared. So we're going to do that, which means I need to trim this down to just under 5 3/4. So let me just take off the edging. Did you hear that? Right, so just under 5 3/4. Listen, it looks like cutting through corrugated board. We don't need to worry too much about this because look at that. Now you can have it embossed where it's risen or debossed, although both sides are actually the same because it's the same pattern, but you know what I mean. Oh dear, right, I need a mat layer for the inside too. I don't usually do 6 by 6 cards, but I see so many of you guys sharing lovely ones on the group, and I think I must start making bigger cards. So if anybody has any recommendations, they can message me for decent 6 by 6 envelopes, because in the past I've bought them before, and you can't actually get a 6 by 6 card in them because the envelope is 6 by 6. So it needs to be one that's just slightly bigger than 6 by 6. Hi, Cheryl Amanda. Right, let's get this one on. Let's do it now. Do it good. My hands are not working. Very good. Yeah, that's it. I managed. Now, if I had the coordinating stamp set for this, I would be able to stamp something on the inside. But I don't. But it shows that even if you have just the DSP, then that's a plenty. Right, now, what way do I want it? I think I'll do it right that way. Right, let's do this. Now, I am going to have to put quite a bit of glue around the edges just because of the thickness of it. And if I put it that side up, I've got the tiniest little border, which is perfect. So you can still see the boho blue in the background. My son hates that noise. He hates it. Right, have I missed any comments? Watching on your way home. Are you on the bus or are you walking? If you're on the bus, I'll try not shout. Right, so let's get a centerpiece for this in boho blue. And I will use boho blue ink this time. Right, so let's see. Let's see now. What size do I want it? Here's a smaller bit. I think if we do 4 by 4. Yeah, let's do 4 by 4. And that way we can show off just how gorgeous the designer series paper is. So 4 by 4 is the first mat. I need some white, which is going to be 3 3/4 squared. 3 3/4 squared. Oh, you're on the bus. Brilliant. Brilliant. So that means that the DSP, I'm going to do the clouds, it's going to be 3.5. I mean, they've still got this bit left. By 3.5. Oh, my soup's coming back on me. Right, now. Oh, hang on. This bit's got a tiny little... Right, let's make it... Let me cut another bit, actually. That's got a little torn bit on it. So... 3.5 by 3.5. The grey on the back's really nice as well. That check. I think that might be Smoky Sleep. Right. I'll just pop that there. Oh, a little bit of excess glue sneaking out. Must have been too close to the edge. You can actually put these on the wonk as well. It looks quite nice. But I'm going to keep it nice and square. I thought I had boho blue ribbon, but can't see it to hand. Right, okay. So that's that one. I'm just going to burnish it. And I need to watch this little bit wet glue down here. I can rub that off once it's dry. Like that. I do like that. I think what I'm going to do is put it centre. I'm going to put it on dimensionals. I'm going to pop it on centre, and then I'm going to put the sentiment in the centre of this. So I want a good few dimensionals on this. Now make sure it's opening the right way that you want it, tent fold or otherwise. I'm going to get my pocket tool now. Hi Jane! Emma decided to do a little colouring while I watched. Just finished my page off to do the school run now. Oh, thanks for popping on. My youngest won't get until 4 o'clock today. And then he's shorter Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So he'll be in at 3 o'clock the remainder of the week. And he phoned me earlier to tell me he got a punishment exercise for fidgeting in woodwork. Says, look, don't worry about it. I was always getting in trouble for fidgeting when I was younger. You really can't help it. You get into some bad habits when you fidget. It's better fidgeting than biting your nails or something like that, isn't it? Look at the nice simplicity of this. Do like it. You can get another effect as well by running the DSP through an embossing folder too. But look at that with the corrugated background. I love it. It's always good when you get a new embossing folder just to run some sheets through it, and then you just store them in at the back so they're ready to grab. Because let's face it, sometimes we'll get put off embossing if we can't be bothered getting our embossing machine out. Right, okay, sentiment. I don't know. I am not going to use this stamp. I'm going to go for the friendship stamp set. Because I think the bubble font on the stamp set I want to use will complement the clouds. Look at these. These are just gorgeous. So I think I'll just do simple happy birthday, folks. I've actually got a bit of card here. Is that quite rectangular? Yeah. I might just stamp in the middle of that. Now I want to make sure I get it really inky. So that'll go perfect on there. Online exclusive, Partner Friendship. You've got to order that in your next order. I just think it's amazing. And I've done little projects that have got just the word happy there. And I showed you a few wee boxes I've done that I put Bestie, thinking of you brings a smile to my face. I've got a few friends that say Bestie. Right. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get this inked up. I hope you've been busy crafting Jane. Jane. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Was it last? I didn't do the winter retreat last year, but I did do the spring one. If I'm honest, it gets too close to my son's Christmas and birthday. They're getting so expensive. Ta-da! Is that squint? Let's try it on the reverse. Yeah, bring it closer to my folks so that I'm not doing it. I'm going to leave it a minute. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Now let's see. That's quite nice, isn't it? I want to stamp just to test to see which one I want to use. I want to try the You Bring So Much Joy and Laughter to My Life as well. Not used that one yet, so let me clean this one off. Sorry if that makes anyone get the goosebumps. Or as my youngest son used to call it, the speed bumps. Oh, what they don't know, the makeup be. Right, let's do this. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life. Do you know what I think I'll do? I think I will go for a darker blue to see how that looks. So let me pick that up with my block. Because, you know, our colour tones go so well together. So I'm going to step it up a shade of blue, and I am going to do Blueberry Bushel. This one. Let's see how this looks. I'm running out of space. I'm running out of space. I'm just going to stamp off screen because I've not actually used this yet. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, squeeze my language. Right, okay. I'm bringing it closer to me just so I can stamp in the middle. Okay, but then I'll let you see it. Oh, love it. My goodness me. I do like bolder colours, if I'm honest, when it comes to sentimenty. Is that clean? Yep. Oh, I'll show you a close-up now. Honestly, I love this stamp set. Absolutely love it. Keeping it forever and ever and ever and ever. Look at that. Love it. Absolutely love it. And of course I'm going to get some ink on my fingers. Tidy, tidy, tidy. I'll show you what I got from Amazon actually. And it is purely just the lazy person's option 4, or the time-saving person's option for, what do you call it? Oh, look, that's perfect. For, oh, what am I trying to say? What's the words? For gift cards. Look, that's what worked out perfect. That's perfect size for across there. I think down nearer the bottom. Yeah, I think down nearer the bottom. Right, let me rub out the little wonky bits though. This dirty bit of glue. Perfect. Do you know what? I feel like going and buying a packet of that. Hi Elaine. I feel like going and buying a packet of that DSP. Right, so I'm going to stick it on. I'm just going to pop it on by itself. No need for mats and layers or anything. It's a nice simple wee banner. Oh, I really must start putting the lid back on the glue, because it does dry quick and then I always get it all over myself. Right, I just want to do the very edges first. There we go. So down near the bottom of the deep blue sea. Oh, I like that. I like it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I do like it. I do like it. I'll need to make another one. And once I finish the live, I'll make some more. But these are the cards. I'll make some more because I do need to go and either have a snooze or put my feet up completely and watch Netflix while I craft. But look, sorry, I'm away out of shot here. It's because my stand's moved and it's annoying. I can't move it back because it's been dropping my phone and stuff. So, again, just a really simple layout that you could switch about to show off, that will show off your lovely patterned paper, or as we call it in Stampin' Up World, Designer Series paper, aka DSP for short. And then look, that pop of darker blue in the Blueberry Bushel there against the boho blue is gorgeous. You bring so much joy and laughter to my life, and I need to stamp in the middle now, happy birthday. In fact, you bring so much joy and laughter to my life, I'm going to do friends and family, choose for yourself. So this is a friendship card. It's not birthday. See how we just changed that up there. So let's stamp that gorgeous sentiment in Blueberry Bushel right bang on in the middle of our card. And I'm happy I have stamped that. Oh, that's one I've already used. See, I'm getting sharper, I noticed that. I nearly stamped the exact same sentiment on the inside there. What a wombat. I bet none of yous noticed though, but I did. I'm only kidding. Normally yous are quite good at saying, no, you're doing it wrong. No. Right. God, I don't have waffles sometimes, don't I? Right, try again. This just fits on this D block, which is perfect. Oh, just honestly. How are you doing, Elaine, my lovely lady friend? My wee crafty pal. Right, I'm going to bring this closer because I do not want to pop it on squint. Really easy not to stamp squint with these blocks, but when you're doing a video and it's away from you, you're not able to see where you're positioning it as well as good, so I always just bring it closer. That is a lovely friendship card. I was going to say hands up if you like a good old sentiment, but there's not an option to put a hands up on this live, is there? You could hit the love button if you want though, if you love a sentiment. Fantastic. Right, I don't think this needs any bling. I think it's gorgeous in its plain form that it is. So you bring so much joy and laughter to my life. Friends are the family you choose for yourself. I think I might make some of these for my girly friends that live local. And then I have 2 male themed cards or gender neutral type cards or whatever, but if you're like me, I always tend to go for blue when it comes to the male cards or aeroplanes and stuff. But you can send these to anybody. And they were made from half a sheet of this DSP that was gifted to me from Val. And there's what I have left of that. And my dogs are barking at something, I don't know what. Wait now. Get out! Enough! What you barking at? Enough! Honest, enough! She's like, Mum, there's something outside. Do you know what sometimes they bark at? I've went outside before and there's been like a big chunky pigeon on the top of the shed. And they've been barking like mad at it. And it ain't going to move because it's not scared of them. Well, I hope you liked watching my boho blue male kind of themed cards today. Thanks for sticking around and having a wee blather with me so I'm not talking to myself. Oh, hi Val, honey. Yeah, I'm definitely going to make some more of these and just do some crafting for myself. I'll find something to watch on Netflix. What time are we at? I've got an hour before my youngest comes in, so it'll give me some downtime. And then as soon as he comes in, he's, what's for dinner? What can I eat? What can I get? Because he's such a grown boy just now. And he just can't, he just never stops eating. Growing laddie. Right, folks, thank you so much. Don't forget, all these are available in my online store. And yeah, whatever you're doing the rest of the day, have a good one. And I'll speak to you soon. And for my fellow demo friends, remember, check your updates today because there's lots of good news in there. Right then, I will see you later. Thanks, guys and girls. Ciao.